pledge love and loyalty to we country salo. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salo. We not for make this country fall. Mama salo. We let we salo. At this sweet land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salo. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We there, we just a try. This day I don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We there, we just a try. This day I don't come up and dry eye. We pledge we love and loyalty to we country salo. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salo. We not for make this country fall. Mama salo. We let we salo. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salo. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We salo.
For the wreck the country, it's a witch. For the wreck the country. I guess I carpets, Gaman Keraka, Gaman Koneka, Gaman Keraka, Jamucham, Gaman Monica, Kai Bom, Gaman Koneka, 2%. For the wreck the country, it's a witch. For the wreck the country, and they go and they beg. Shep. The people that they gen. Then Hagawa shem. They make me put the skin and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Forgive them by scripture. They make me put the skin and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Forgive them by scripture.
We pledge love and loyalty to we country salo. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salo. We not for make this country fall. Mama salo. We let we salo. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salo.
We salo. I say no place like home. I like it talk and talk them, I like it talk and fight them.
Hello, Fambundamuna. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever on a day. We don't come back today, and we are here to do justice to Sierra Leone. Before we do the program, I go appeal to now the one that way they look we now with the online. Let una share this platform because this platform is about giving the correct kind of knowledge to Sierra Leone. We country don't reach a stage where for put play and laugh aside. Let we begin to say the things that we will need for say, let we go before. This cause and effect, talk here, and another change nothing. We're on the brink of a total collapse in Sierra Leone, and we have to treat it with the seriousness it deserves. Before they go, before let give me co-host chance, let tell you now do. Over to you, sir.
Amule mina kabo plenty kushetona nyabodesia wanae abisie ba minung sekenungo sukorinutu as me co-host Selina. It look like say water one part flower. Now we get for begin to measure the water we will put with flour for let we know exactly which kind of pastry we want for cook. Because not the same water we use for make bread for make akara. If you want make akara get the measurement. You want make bread, we get measurement. So now we try the measure. But for do that, the last time when we come, we talk to una. Say we don't they spend too much time they ask what. We already know what thing they happen. We don't stay in the same position too long, they ask what. How about we asking why and how? We don't renege in that respect. And that's when it's like for begin to encourage you now. Then we begin to ask the question, why? Why we did the way we did so? Why things really happen the way they happen? Now only by asking why, we will begin to find solutions to the problem. We not go just say no more with the labo, with the talk, with the holla, with the make goodness, with the attack we say. Whether you like it or not, we all not go see things one way. That's why we are a family. We all get to see things differently. We all get to deal with things differently. And being a family, that's the whole reason we get cooperation. We get for cooperate with one another. But then we try to find something we suited to everybody because we are all stakeholders. We all get right. We're not going to ignore one group. And it's so funny. The group when they ignore Sierra Leone, now the majority. Then they exclude them totally. And when they talk, say we get democracy. No, we're not even the semblance of democracy. Because democracy, the people and then at the center. Sierra Leone party and the light owner, then they name APC, All People's Congress, people in the middle. The other one saying SLPP, Sierra Leone People's Party. But where are the people in these parties? Now politicians, they know what they see, and they know what they eat, and they know what they drink, and they know what they food. It's not supposed to be like that. The people they get for be included. They get for participate in their own welfare. They get for get a say. The brother, as you can always say, we get for talk half left half. But this time we come
No, this time we're not a talk half left half. For
this
talk
time we come to redemption, for now we talk all. We put all things at the table.
So this time we begin talking straight. I don't know how they get some problem with me system. I don't know if they come across clearly.
Yeah, they hear you clearly.
Okay, I think that my computer need for restarting. You see, if we're ready for make Sierra Leone, we need a total overhaul of our beliefs, with perceptions, and with attitudes. Now, therefore, make hypocrite. The Solomon to hypocrite. 1, 2, we feel say everything about life is from some outside force. It's us. We are the image and likeness of God. It's within us. We have the capacity. We have the power to shape our destinies. That responsibility is what we have not taken in the last 63 years. Secondly, our mentality is tuned to master-servant dependency. A few people, they lead we and mislead we all the time. Whatever is happening in Sierra Leone, the people of Sierra Leone have not come out to take responsibility. They always sit back, How for do? Now so this one say, Now so Minkailu Mansare say, now so Anesco. These guys cannot make Sierra Leone. Don't begin to say that, yeah? One, they don't have the intellectual capacity to make that country a better place. It's all of us that have the intellectual capacity. It don't matter if that person a bigger man or in a go school. If they think na homo sapien, they get the ability for contribute. If you cannot have everybody in society contributing, then society cannot go forward.
Exactly.
Because take the example of Long John Silver, Treasure Island. He had everything with him, but he was alone. So he lived a ragged life. God is not stupid to make us in numbers and make diversity. Okay? Now get this point. We are in numbers because many hands make light work.
Yep.
If you cannot have the people who are the citizens of a country to trust you, to want to participate in whatever you say and do, you cannot use guns and machetes to force them. You cannot. You kill them, the rest will be afraid. They will not come close to you. A father is never trusted by his children if he beats them all the time. A father is never trusted by his children if he's scolding them all the time. As a father, you have to look at certain things and say, this is not right, but let me coax this child so that I can get the confidence of the child to sit down and discuss with him. This is what we are failing to do in Sierra Leone. Everybody gets ego. You know that I mean? If we don't put that down, in the next 10 years, Sierra Leone will not belong to Sierra Leoneans. Sierra Leoneans will be virtual and perpetual slaves in their own country. I don't talk this over and over, but you know one thing? I'm not claiming to be a prophet, and I don't think I'm a prophet, but one thing I want to say, all the prophets say in their own time, people will not be able to listen to them. So man, we have no nonsense that man they talk today, they go bribe them crooks them for make Jesus listen. Every day when I in a church, they give contribution because want Jesus for listen to una. It's the same process that is going on in Sierra Leone. Some people are saying, "A book me the talk." I have had several conversations. But you they talk na book? Yes, na book. But na sense make book, not a book make sense.
And anybody
and
really carry
is not a book they read them.
Let's stop you right there, my brother. We don't make it clear to people and say, people are what they think when they read books. Not what Mr. Jallo say, let una not read books. Una fashion television. Una fashion social media. They say what the information they went at the books, we not they like to una. We're not interested. Just the other day, what thing we seen at the social media, they say the president of Zimbabwe has been slain. On a lie. That's what you get when you fasting for the listen to all kind nyamsa kumsa. But when you they go to library, anything where you look for, anything where you they get, it is authentic. So you don't have to be apologetic for that, my dear brother. You don't have to be.
I'm not. I'm just saying. I am just saying, if people don't wake up mentally, if people don't begin to find out things factually, in the next 10 years, Sierra Leone will be a property of some other set of people. As a matter of fact, we're on the brink of that now. But
Well,
because people don't see, they are concerned about who to talk about. Every day then on social media, they parade about Minkailu, Samura, Kamara, and Eskuroma, Madabi. These guys are comfortable. They are living their lives.
Daddy,
And
the
they
people,
don't care about you. Let me say this now. They don't care. All what thing that they do, then they do it for make them continue for maintain their status. And the Sierra Leonean get to understand one thing. Nobody in this world can make you what you want to be if you don't take the first step. You know why I'm saying this? I never wanted to say it here. I have made several attempts to organize people in Sierra Leone. Let me find funds for them to get themselves up and running. The first thing they come with, oh, we want this, we want that. It's all about money. It's not about organizing yourselves. It's all about money. They come and ask for all the monies. At the end of the day, they produce no result. The one of the things this will make even the protest them, they fail in Sierra Leone. Because it's more about the money than the action itself and the results you expect from the action. You know, for buy water, now for buy this. After protest, you not get for drink water. You not get for eat dress. You not get for wear t-shirt. You see, people have to begin to understand things from the correct perception and perspective. God did not make this world with money. God used the power of the intellect. He said, let there be. And he gave us that power. Now I make them tell our religion say, Islam say now we are the most powerful in this earth after God. The Bible say he made us in his image and likeness to take dominion over the earth. They not tell we say God say, pass you wait there one donor can give we money for make we do what you get for do. China, where they go bigger so. In the 60s and 70s, they were a poor nation. They decided for everybody to use uniforms. When they came to Sierra Leone in the 70s to construct UE building, construct police headquarters, construct Magbas, construct the stadium, and even build that bridge in Amangi, now uniform them be they wear. See, the teachers in China ride Labongini because they stuck together, they used the intellect, and they made their country great. Now China is taking over the world. Now they sound this alarm. In Africa, they are not coming there to help us. They are coming to put us under economic bondage. From where they build stadium for in 1978 in Africa, 30 the pass will go to them for can repair. And also, was that not economic bondage? You think they are doing it because they like us? There is something we give in return. And that thing is 12.8 billion metric tons of iron ore at Tamkolili. Going free. A source of revenue will forgive up to 8, 9, $10 billion per annum, where the public finance for will get about 2 billion from that. We are not getting a dime for it. They'll sit on the talk all day in social media. Hanesco this, Kamua Kamad. All these guys can go to sleep if they want. Because if these guys had the capacity to make Sierra Leone, we would not be in this condition that we are now. They have been there in public offices. How much of their intellect been shown? All the time they were there, we were being supported by the international community. Oh, we can begin to see the reality.
well, one thing we I go add with you, they say so. You are right. We have to take responsibility for we own progress, for we own development. We're not going to push everything in that we entitlement culture we don't develop in the years. We get for depend by international community. International community has their interest, and their interest is not our interest. Just like what Nkrumah say, it's say the African problem can only be solved by African solution.
Exactly. Imran Touré's problem can only be solved by Imran Touré. Boy
Exactly.
Javet Kamboya's problem can only be solved by Boy. If I don't think and take action, it doesn't solve.
Until we recognize that. It come back to waiting Pajalo don't talk from the onset when we start this program. Organize we said. And that organization, the Nigerian called unity. We can forget unity of purpose. We can forget an agreement. And for make an agreement, we can consult with each other. Why do you think we have APC? It get people at the middle. Why do you feel say we get SLPP? It get people there. But unfortunately, both the party there, the people there, are never included for anything. So we don't have political parties. So this whole myth, what they feed with them, say we get democracy. We don't have a democracy. We can only have a democracy where the people are actively involved in their own destiny, in their own activity. How you go talk for say there's a democracy? You not allow for talk. You not allow for get a conversation. You not even allow nowadays for them to congregate to one place. No problem. Because we are
all over the world.
Every time when we open our mouth for talk, the politician and the leader for believe say now international community that they get that magic stick where they can wave for change with destiny. No. Now we wear we shoes. Now we go only determine whether the shoes they born with or not. I don't talk this talk here over and over. Politics is not external, it is internal. Politics is local. The politics in Sierra Leone not got nothing to do with England, not got nothing to do with America. In fact, what you would eat, America not they eat them. Salomon, I don't care what you get. You get pizza, it's still why it's red. You get hamburger, it's still why it's red. You get football steak, it was out red.
A better way talk about this food business. Let me tell you something now.
Yes, sir.
Sierra Leoneans don't have respect for foodstuffs like bulgur, not so? Because then they give them free. But do you know that bulgur is more expensive than rice because it is wheat?
Yes, yes.
It is.
Yes.
And they use them, and they buy them. Not because I like for it bulgur, but because of health reason. If you get anything like diabetes or hypertension or that kind of thing, and they way you don't need too much of carbohydrates, medically they are going to advise that you use that wheat. If you like for it cereals all the time. Then potato, then thing, and the white potato, I don't eat them. You see, what make her bring this? We grumble all the time. And you know, when I say food self-sufficiency, feed Sierra Leone, what do they think of? Oh, they can't produce boku rice. Now rice no more day for it. We funde, we couscous, we yam, we cassava, we I call this yam nayabere.
Yeah, cocoa.
We this thing, the plant. Yeah, my name I don't forget. Breadfruit.
Yes.
Where all them food there? Have we ever tried to see how we can improve on them so that we go get variety and that go affect prices of rice? You know why price of rice there in a salon?
That's why
I know if there were alternatives, and these alternatives are locally produced, I swear to God, the rest price they go down. You see, this tells you that the people who are making all the noise about developing Sierra Leone don't know what to do. They don't even have it in their heads as to how to go about solving the problem.
Well,
They
we don't
have a
tell
feed salon. They don't have a feed salon, Saurisi. Then go Minnesota. Then go Malaysia. You know they go na Tomabum. You know they go Wala. You know they go na Remboli, then na Tonkolili and Bombali. You know they go Kailang. For go look at how the people and they do their agriculture locally so that we now go improve on them. When Mao Zedong been in power in China, he was visiting all over the country to see how people do things traditionally, then count innovative thinking on how to change and modernize them. The first year China tried for self-sufficiency in food. They overproduce food. Second thing, education. They over-educate themselves. They make sure say all the smart Chinese them, they send them to the best institutions in the world for go learn technical skills, management skills, etc. Now they build China so today. We sit on the cause and effect. Don't get the one the dance. A dance now the best thing what they do.
Well,
We have to change you.
it come back to the reality. Because I can always tell people, let's say, because Salomon, the obsession will get, and he can't talk the truth. If you're true, not connected with your reality, then it's not true. Your truth is always got to do with the reality. We reality in Sierra Leone, we are a highly disorganized group of people. And we are people them where we don't know and understand what in a leadership. You cannot be a good leader if you don't get empathy. What in which man call empathy? You know they feel for other people there. You know they put yourself in other people in place. Like for instance, if somebody not well, you know they go sympathize with them. You they try for look at the situation, say, hey, this man not well. If not maybe then
We get sympathy.
you know, we know they empathize. That's
We
why
get
politicians
sympathy. We not get empathy.
yeah, they tell you boy. You know they go now, you know they go for go sympathize with what you were sick. You they go empathize with them. That means put yourself at this person in the position, say, hey, this man is a lack now. This man is not mobile now. I go need or bring water come for him. That is empathy. Put yourself at the person in place. Then the other thing where I see so common for the so-called people that want to call leader. They not be ever do discipleship. For you for be a good leader, you get for learn through leadership apprenticeship. You get
And
for
at the same time, a good way bring the word apprenticeship.
uh-huh.
At the same time, you the leader, you get to create the avenue for make you transmit that knowledge, that energy to the greatest number of people. But when you have leadership that selects few people to teach and do so covertly, then there is criminality involved.
Well, not so that Tony Ben talk. If we get democracy, the greatest thing about democracy is about people having the right to choose autonomy.
Yes. And you get for people then forget the habits.
Exactly. So if you take choices that the people they have, then you are not democratic. You have not given them the freedom for let them pursue what they want. And everybody in this world here gets desire. There is not one person in this world will not get desire. So if we not take their autonomy, that is their desire. That is a human right where you not take away from anybody. And if you look at Sierra Leone as today, so we get people and when they don't want to goat. Then they put up now at the next and they work out with it. Then they call the R like a full man they call goat. And we are not meant to be like that.
Yes, I like how you talk today.
Yes, sir.
Because I will want you the answer to that. You know why that's happen?
Uh-huh.
Now begin with say, a leader, if you get the ability for create a national apprenticeship where you they come to the people, give them your vision. You remember how being small check out to they talk every day na radio, no so?
Yeah.
Popular revolution.
Yeah.
Not so?
Yeah.
You know why? because he wanted to create a national apprenticeship. And whatever we say, it pay off na Guinea today.
Engage the people.
It make the people understand, say, we are together as one people. The second thing Sekou Touré do for Guinea, it make sure, say, every Guinean talk at least 2 of the national languages. Every Fulama we born in Guinea, they talk either Soso with Fula, or they talk Soso with Madingo, or they talk the all 3. Because those are the 3 languages that go get mandate in the Creole Salon. You get other languages, Bresse de, Kono de, Landoma de, Baga de, Timbi de, Limba de Guinea.
Yeah.
And the Farana. Okay? But the 3 main languages, you make sure say them talk. Then the third thing Sekou Touré do for Guinea, he make the people believe in work where they produce, education, what they produce.
Use
They
the
give them
hand.
technical and vocational skills.
Yeah.
We, since independence, we have not done a thing. We have always been dependent. I remember we were small, where people learn the other things from Langsfield and then place them in England, then say this now from home. Who told the England is their home? Huh? Where is the England? So now you home? Why they not going home?
What you make I bring this discipleship business? And they say, and clearly they happen. Now Sierra Leone, particularly now APC. We know they talk about politics, but we can make parallels them here. But then we just signpost the people and for see waiting for apply waiting we talk about. Now we take example Samura. Samura don't do a discipleship. He don't do a apprenticeship. He work under NPRC. He work under Pakaba. He work under Aneskoroma. So the man gets huge chunk of experience in the running of a country. Now we see all of a sudden, because Aneskoroma just come up from insurance,
Hello?
he lucky, they make
the one word where this man they talk.
They make a president. Everybody don't feel to say now an entitlement. They can come out from Broke Banga, they can be president. Some man can come out finance fufu, they can make a president. All man want to be president. But none of these guys have the skill. They don't have the following. Some of them, even if they come on as hit set,
Now, it's not about following.
they don't get dog for follow them.
It's not about following. That's where we get it wrong in our politics in Sierra Leone. We feel say when people learn they dance for somebody, it gets the know-how for make things happen. It's not about following. It's about the intellect, the capacity. And most times when we leaders or politicians and they talk, we not they pay attention. As he talk one word, one idiot go there and hey, then clap. We not they pay attention. If you pay attention to these guys for 5 or 10 minutes, you will see they are not saying anything. They are just making noise. They don't have the capacity. Because they not they make the effort for train themselves for be leaders. Then they make the effort for go talk to the people and appeal to their emotions. And they don't make the people so dehumanized that if he say we get $1,000, I change them into Leonsi, make get boku. Now I made another even make effort let the economy change. Because when you change $1,000, they look boku, we not nothing. Then go and shave that man count boku money today.
I get to saw you they go. And it's clear. But what me they talk about what I say following.
Mm-hmm.
Now the fact that where you they serve, you they under apprenticeship, you they come across a lot of people them, you they make fingerprint, you they get footprint.
Exactly.
is the following
And now
way.
you don't count the next point where be one count with political parties them since independence. Have you ever heard of any political party in Sierra Leone? We organize something like a youth camp.
No, they're
Have
not
you ever
interested.
heard of any political party where they organize a seminar for teach the members them their ideology, their vision, etc., etc.? They don't do it.
They're not interested in that.
They're not because they think
Not interested.
if they do that, the people get wise. They up there will lose their CEO-ship because now
They,
political
they,
parties
they
don't
will
want
be
CEO.
redundant.
Not only
They will,
APCO, SLPP shall get CEO. When
they will be
people then come
redundant.
out say for begin campaign for flag bearership, they make official letter. Then say press release. Nobody know for campaign again. No, that now you for tell people they know for campaign. Now you get party. You see, the mentality in Sierra Leone is wrong, Imran.
This is why we are
Such a
here.
decision should be a collective decision of the membership of the party, not
This is
just one
why.
man sitting overnight instructing that a press release should be made. Everything in Sierra Leone is wrong. SLPP, APC, NGC, they're all wrong.
Let me give you a parallel to your case that is well put as you don't put up. Look, APC. Then go and tripartite. They get a divergence. That means to say they veer away from each other. They not agree. APC say we win the elections if we know they get the results, we know they accept, we forget a rerun. That is where the divergence was.
Almost people now APC they talk that.
I come, brother. This is a whole political party.
Yes.
They sign the head, when the leader is signed, then he gets other people and we sign as witness. And one of them, now this present man, what they call himself CEO, the Secretary General.
That question I ask you now by willful ask.
I
Wait
come,
on, I go give you the reason. I say almost people na APC they talk that.
I come, brother. So they sign, say we stand on where we stood, and behind we leader. You see why they talk about discipleship? Discipleship, you they follow somebody. When they come out to the meeting, they refuse for stand with their own leader. Instead, they converge with the divergence. All the people that were signed, they converge into the divergence and left their leader standing alone. They said then they go 2028. Because this is the best way to explain it. You diverge. When I sign documents, say we not agree. Immediately when I come up with that agreement today, what you wanna sign is binding. When I agree, say this is your position. Immediately they come out with that agreement today, then veer into the divergence and converge with the divergence and left the young leader alone. Then they accuse the leader.
You know, I want to come up with all them terminology.
Brother, this is very important. This is what we talk so.
I want to look at them from a more practical point of view.
Standing there alone, and they accuse him that he sold. The man will sell. Now he stand by his signature. Una will say he sell. We accuse him. Una don't diverge. Una don't converge into the divergence. Una don't support the position where SLPP gets and say 2028 without consulting your own very people and where you are supposed to be serving. That's what political party they work. Man, you're a union man. You do a lot of union meetings. You do a lot of collective bargaining. Una don't agree. Then una come out now. Una go na a road totally contrary to what you una agree on behalf of the people. Without even consulting the people, una left una leader stranded. Stranded. Then una accuse and say, he don't sell. We don't know what he sell, whether Ayabas sell or cucumber. Then go on the other side now. They say then 2028. We win the elections, but we go 2028. When you're not a politician, you represent people. You cannot make short decisions by yourself. You cannot make it without the people. You have to bring the people along with you. Now that's make in a democracy, you get transparency, accountability, and people's engagement. On this occasion, people's engagements were totally ignored. So do we have political parties? No, we don't. Do we have democracy? No, we don't. Because successfully, they've always locked the people them in. Then they're outside, the people are there in the dungeon. They don't get right to an opinion. They don't get right for contribute. They don't get right to participate. Then just they talk down to them. Is that
well, you don't cover the point where I make ask that question. As I say, I ask that question for a purpose.
Well, you can always do it for provoke me.
We have a club. All of us are members of the club.
Yes.
All of us decided to have Imran Toure lead us.
Yes.
Then we discover say Imran Toure they sell game. I swear to God, me they only argue good dirty bit.
Of course, you go all of that's what I
You know do I again. Now the people they want that. They may allow face the fact. The people get what they deserve. If the people of APC, they all grab and mass here, we don't want this nonsense. We want elections result. If we not get them, then nobody no can talk nonsense to we.
Nonsense to we.
And we election car, we always sit on our wheels. We now go vote. I swear to God, the dynamics they change.
Hey, brother, you are right. Because all working with people and they always they focus
that
on
dependency, now they're not the big one. There's no big one.
What happened? We don't ask say what happened. We don't depend this what happened from 2018. What happened? What happened? Nobody know they ask why it happened. Why you do it? And the next thing will not agree. Then that's where the actions where go put in the consequences where we not desire for happen, go happen. But we not hold them accountable. You can only hold somebody accountable when you ask her why. Because when you ask her why, he can't explain himself.
Now
and
we don't make them the treat we saw, Imran.
Exactly.
The point I'm making is anyone when a leader in Sierra Leone, anyone who don't be leader. Now we make them the treat we the way than the treat we, huh? Hey. In this life, we all the pass here, and we all get one thing we're equal in we. That's our humanity. You came to this world with that the day you were born. You came with your humanity. Through your part here, that humanity is developed into something through your own personal effort. If they say Imran Sabi book, now in personal effort, not to boy jalo go take book put on a head. If you not make effort, you know the Sabi book. If they say Imran get money, now in personal effort, doing what is right, mixing with who he has to mix to make profit. Not to boy the good one, not to juju, not to magic. Now this people learn for begin understand that in this part, what they call life, we are all equal. The differences come as a result of our personal efforts. If you see them, the other man they decide for you what you for do. They go treat you, I want to treat you. And that's exactly what we've given to our leaders. We gave our powers to them. We gave our humanity to them. And they are misusing it for their own profit. It's time we people and begin to understand this.
While they say this, we get we brother them. We're very much interested in the conversation, namely Mr. Mohamed Toure, it is said to we for far too long, Sierra Leoneans rely on the so-called international community to solve their problems. That is the dependency culture. And Mr. Toure say how he go contribute. Mr. Toure, would they put the number up?
Now
Very
the
short.
number don't cancel.
We go give una the playing field.
Let them call. Let them call.
Let
As
una
we dey
call.
talk, let them call. Let it be a
Well,
conversation.
you can call now
Because sound don't reach now. We need people for come on board. Now begin make them
we
things
want them
clear.
for me interacting. Then I see Mr. Delwin Thomas. It is say good evening. And good evening, my brother. We love you very much. You call from Ireland. You could tell we Irish family and plenty I do and thank you. And that country the way you did, now one of the country where you know true to their conscience and to themselves, because I not see any country where democratic now the United Kingdom reach to Northern Ireland, because Northern Ireland is all about the people. You know,
Now they don't send on our Chief Justice.
even recently, that the first country we stand for support the Palestinian cause. So I get a lot of admiration for that country. There. Well done, brother Thomas. The line they come
We
up.
get with sister then Josephina Matabangura. Don't forget that.
Sister Matabangura, Josephina, we welcome you. We love you so much. And thank you for the love you get for your country and the participatory you participate.
Una feel free for call if una want call.
Una feel free for call, and also una share, make more people in come na the Bapa. Then we talk about the issues there. We don't have all the answers.
We cannot sit down to be blaming and complaining all the time.
No,
Now begin ask ourselves what we able do as individuals, what we able do as collective, what we able do as community, let things get better. Because all these guys, they are telling you, now this do so, now then they do so. Now we don't see all they come back. The same people they can't complain to we and blame to we, where then are part of the decision-making platform, they not take decision. Now they are coming individually to campaign to us. I want to be flag bearer. Yeah, me I get tissue. Me not tissue bearer. And this tissue I get power pass flag.
As a party,
we will begin tell una too.
The divergence una signed to, as una come out inside the room, so una quickly converge with the divergence and join the SLPP against.
It's all over this problem why they talk. The APC, the SLPP. These guys are so disorganized. They're only concerned with themselves.
You know, a lot of people like in Kanto, you then tell you, say, oh, APC, SLPP are the same problem. But we've seen a lot of party that spring out from them party there, just to end up for be the same thing, or them party absorb them. Why? Because the mentality is not the same. Sierra Leonean, if you make a new party, where we get this kind of virus, where we get.
If we make new parties, not the same thing we get.
If we get this kind of virus, what we get so, this virus of disunity, this virus of we're not able to work in a community, we're not able for share, we're not able to empathize with each other, we're not able to work collectively for the general good of all in the community, but even insects and social insects and the door. We call ourselves human beings, we are not able to do that. Then with a sit down with a holler, say this, with a holler, say that. But the reality is, if you come out to make another party, also they pull the people that fulfill in that party are the very same contaminated people from APC and SLPP. Just like what happened at NGC. All we learn. We problem not to APC, we problem not to SLPP. We problem that the kind of people, them, the quality of minds them, what we country don't develop. The minds them what we get, they're lazy, they're egocentric, they're not innovative, they're not get foresight, they're very, very, very sentimental. It's about me, it's about now, you know. But how you go look yourself, some of them people there who don't come out from your good works for can be leader. How you go be leader? You've not gone through any apprenticeship. Just because you get PhD, almost fingerprints you don't make in various areas. Why you feel to say now England here? If you get your O level, you don't work for many years, you want to go university. Then they give you credit.
Yeah, then they admit you based on your experience.
Then they admit you based on your experience because you have a lot of life experience. And life experience can interpret intellectually. So we can't forget about it. As somebody get PhD, what's in a PhD? The most important degree, now your first degree. Your second degree, now a topic.
You know, it's not the most important degree now, right?
Topic. So you know they learn everything, and people like me to say, oh, we get PhD, you don't cover all things. No, you don't cover all things. Now just a small area you specialize. Now specialize.
You know, it's not the most important degree, Mr. Toure?
Yes, sir.
Now, what they teach you now home and your community.
Exactly.
Because now they make you that you be. If you grow up in a dysfunctional community, unless you get the best university, you are still going to be dysfunctional.
You know,
look at your anti-corruption commissioner. He's a dysfunctional jack. He went to one of the best universities you can go to. But he's dysfunctional because he grew up dysfunctional.
The intellectual
with society dysfunctional, we get to admit that.
That is the fact, and that is the truth. You know, I can say to people them, the way how things they so, na Sierra Leone, let somebody show me somebody na Mambuma, na Mesima, na Nikabo, na Rowolong, na Rokata, na Braimaya. All these small villages, people that will not learn book, they've never caused any problems in our country. The people them we don't cause catalog of problems, layers upon problems. Now we the so-called educated, and now the new class of corrupt entity. Now we were in the diaspora.
Lag you another example. With your talk to us say the best university. Now we home and we community. In the 70s, we remember say Shaka Stephen we get some minister that we not even sabi talk better English.
Mm-hmm.
Then Almami Konkoro Koroma and others. He was Minister of Works. Then they provoke and say the power go outside. Mange or Mano or whichever I say this road must be tarred. But those guys were more efficient. No, first fact, they were more efficient. Edward Cabo, somebody who was just a driver, was Minister of Transport and Communications. We had the best road transport buses in Sierra Leone, and each of them buses then last for over 15 years. I remember then them Laboyne's bus, they wouldn't come. By then, I attend grammar school. I mean, they live in Kisi. And they take bus from Kisika Water Street or Wallace Johnson Street. From there, I take a second bus, I go Moriton. Now they tell them they build La Congo Cross Bridge, where Waman Abu bin just come. Who was the Minister of Works then? Now Mao no go university. Waman Abu come, then build Congo Cross Bridge, then do that extension from Syke Street, Savage Street, where they make them wider, through the bridge up to Congo Town, up to Congo Cross, then build Lonsar, Cornell Road, passing through McKinney, then build Bo, Kenema Road, then build Tama, Bo Road, and several other projects. Today we get people that will get PhD because they come up from dysfunctional community, that thief and lie, then they pan.
My brother, for that add part what you say, Edward Cargo was not just Edward Cargo. Edward Cargo gets a haulage company, within a haulage company, na commercial transporter. He get bokumo to them. So he gets a lot of experience in running transport. In as much as we not get degree, But he gets a lot of transferable skill where he brought into the Ministry of Transport. Because if they buy motorcar them for himself, he don't buy plenty motorcar, then Mercedes Benz, then Mil Kilo, then Maurice, then this, then that. So he has immense wealth of experience. Now make when you go apply for job, you carry qualification go, but they want you CV. Because the CV now they show you fingerprint, you footprint in that area. Because the qualification alone is not enough for me to employ you. In fact, they pay more attention by your qualification. So Edward Cabo qualified, but most of them PhD guys there because he do a discipleship, he do a apprenticeship. He worked in that field for a very long time that he acquired a lot of experience on how to run transport, how to manage driver them, how to maintain motorcar them. Look like this man will die. May his soul rest in peace. Shita Mao. Shita Kamara Nalimba man. He not go school. He starts APC as an ordinary man. When not go school. But guess what? He take part in the community. Now be a big man inside the Mao Zedong masquerade. Because this is what a lot of people don't understand. Say Mother be not fool. The make when Mother be not the greater devil and answer preacher because it not say APC and strength. Now when they're together, and one thing when they make them congregate together, now then devil there. Now they make it ban them. Who don't know? A lot of people know the thing, and they use them brains. But this man is Shitamao, then they call him Shitanga, now other name. That man there, he not go school, but na be the biller man for Mao Zedong. Where you not biller?
Not today on a CEO bine.
He started be there, but he was not a biller. Minkalu not be there. Minkalu in go school. He will go school. Get bad character. He not sincere to nobody. The man talk was in a hook. That means to say in a man we very vengeful and we bitter. This man has shit and a be biller man. That means to say now in the least the truth. Because now man will get like bad when young. When it's him up before you know they no shaking. But that man left record. He grew up now the bone marrow of the APC group. Where now it's one. Now they he grow up. Now they he men. So he learn about politics, he learn about community. That man the way he support this very Minkailu he uncle, Keren Omaju, where he support him. Even when Musa King can pull and commodity. Musa King talk fire for get up for let he join him. He not agree. Because he gets integrity. And that integrity day, now he show where God call him so. And by always be there by a bad man business. Where he come across, let's check Musaba. Now he turn into Muslim. When he turn to Muslim, he pray 5 times every day. And for me, these are the people I admire. These are the people that when they put the footprint, make the roadmap for Fala. But hey, not Sabi book. I let you write book for not Sabi. And that man, because of his sincerity.
All their peace, sir.
If they work for a security company, one of Pashaki put them. Because of his sincerity. He worked there for the longest time. In fact, I'm thinking of doing a eulogy for him. Because that's somebody where the whole country for land from. He not go school, but he rise.
I want let you hold your peace there.
Yes, sir.
All that you the praise so. I saw it, you saw it. But let us ask, did we transfer these attitudes to the present generation? If we did not, why?
When Christianity come and Islam come, they say not for dance devil. They
no,
say
they cannot left the devil business. I want that my way to say, now then do this with the party. Yes, there was order, even though the order not been there to the advantage of Sierra Leone, I go say. But there was order in our political parties sometime in the 60s and 70s. Okay? There was a kind of management capacity within the political parties. We're not there today. Because today, everybody in a young boss, what in and care for, let them go to convention, then go elect them. And why they talk not to APC, they talk about to all the political
all
parties.
of the party them. They all are the same thing.
You they far from your mic, I know they hear you clearly.
I say yes, you're right. All of the party, they're not just APC, and the same attitude they get, the same mentality. They
You
all
understand?
campaign.
I wonder we look at this thing critically. What went wrong? Why did it go wrong? Because the political parties, they not ever sit down for say, this kind of knowledge bank, this kind of knowledge base will don't begin develop. This kind of experience and administrative structure will don't begin develop. Now make sure say generations yet unborn benefit from them. They never got the correct people. We go build that knowledge base and transform to the new generation. Instead, what they did was, all those guys who were sycophants around them, they call them blue-eyed boys or red-eyed boys or whatever eye boys. And these are the people running the political parties today. And what does that do? It destroys Sierra Leone because these guys don't know a thing about being leaders.
Yeah, they call them, we call them now redemption, the chosen few.
They can't tell we now we not being youth this, youth. I was never a youth activist. I have always been a radical and I'll be one. I don't want to be a leader or whatever of any movement. I just want to see what needs to be seen and say it as it should be said. This is not the culture where we lack in us alone. Saying things as they should be seen and saying it as it should be said. When you get a culture, they say you're a radical. So I call myself the radical now.
Well,
the sober one day, what did they don't do for change salon?
But you're not radical. You learn book. You exercise knowledge. You show knowledge. You're not a resource center. And the whole world can see that. I can give another example of somebody who I get so much respect for. And APC not even get respect maybe for him. But now man where APC for be proud of. Now that man, in fact, now he get a gladiator.
Where they get a call?
Patso.
Hello?
Patso do irrelevant business. Hello, you hearing me?
Yeah, I say when they get a call, somebody they call. Yeah, okay. I can hear you loud and clear. I'm on YouTube.
I'm not the area.
Okay. It was private anyway.
Okay. What's that be this? What's that be the talk about?
Now, Patso been they talk about.
Yeah. Patso, I mean, now be gladiator, Agba. He dance devil, but he learn book. Now, one of the few salon men where now a completely trained captain, ship captain, very successful in his career, but yet he not ever turn it back from his roots. Oh, Patso can connect with people. When you see where SLPP can, and one of the first spots you want to try for root out, like Asada. And we agreed to that. Before that, we left the one them, like Minkailu, when they add value. Why you feel that Minkailu are not going to side? Because if you pull them for politics, they have nothing else to do.
Patso was part of that system through which Minkailu rose to what he is today. What did he do to stop that? You see, there are times now begin ask some questions. You know, some of we, they're not going to call we and then club them. They because when they want to do nonsense, they say no, not to so.
No, the reason why I brought Patso in, and the one where they talk say, if you dance devil, if you make bad man business, you're not successful. But he did all of that.
Imran, that devil business, you see, I would rather we talk about practice with culture. Because in the first place, where they say dance devil, will they comply with the nonsense opinion where they go about?
Me no one day dance devil in my life, and not be dance devil in my life.
I want to let you listen to this, sir. We have a cultural problem in Sierra Leone. We they say now Europeans colonize, we not to them. Now we colonize ourselves.
Now we agree.
You culture, you're not able to practice them, you they condemn them.
Yeah.
Then you have colonized yourself.
Yep.
If you're not able to practice and respect your culture, you they colonize yourself.
You know
Norway has a ministry of culture. There are certain practices in this country. Every child born here has to go through that. Monday we pass with me picking all FOC, they go do 1 year, 6 months, compulsory military service. Okay? Compulsory. Youth clubs. For go train you how for use the local looming machine for make clothes. Then national dress, state they then get them, and they call them bunad. That loom, where then Ghanaian they take make kente, where they take make country clothes. Then they use for make them. And that clothes day, every area, like we say, Cambia district, they own design different from Bombali. And they so respect them that then cherish them to the point that most of the women, they married, then they wear as bridal dress. And our property, then they hand over to them, picking them. Okay? If we cannot respect who we are, then let us stop blaming Europeans for colonizing us. Now we colonize ourselves.
Yep.
Because we don't know we value. We don't know who that will be. We don't appreciate who that will be. We want for be people that will not ever get for be. I want to be a British. You will never be a British. Because if even you talk the English, you know talk like the whole Bondi. When I come Norway, then they ask me, what you say? Me not care for talking Norwegian like how they talk. Because not we are born. I say me picking and go talk like
I just want to communicate.
So I talk badly and I laugh no more, not to me business. But I speak it perfectly, grammatically. Okay? The only thing, I not get that pronunciation where the native Norwegian get.
Yeah, because you get accent. We're different to their accent.
So the child born here, I make sure say he go through all the cultural procedures where for go through so that he go fit in. In Sierra Leone, we they deny we picking and that. I no go under. Devil na bad thing. What in are the bad thing and devil?
Exactly.
For dance not it.
They can't come ban devil na Freetown. But in the line, they dance Nafali, then they dance Dubai, they dance Pali, then they dance Kongoli, then they dance Yamama, you know, and all of them kind.
I want to ask a question today.
Very prejudicial to the well-being of the country.
I want to ask a question. Then they dance Yamama, dance Gongoli, this and that. Then they all over Sierra Leone, I know. They team the line, they mend the line, Poro society, they all over Sierra Leone. Why do you think the emphasis on cultural issues now in the Western area, they apply upline? Don't you see a process going on?
Of course. Of course.
Don't you see what is going on? Do you know the origins of all them society upline? Sierra Leoneans ever find out if it's a power society in a salon getter? Now West African society.
They're not interested.
Now Malinke society.
They're not interested. Ide Burkina Faso, ide Mali, ide countries the way you go shop for say ide Equatorial Guinea, you know. But I want to talk.
You know what? You know why I raise this point? You know why I raise this point?
Yes.
I always don't tell una say the under root of Sierra Leone na Malinke Fulani, not so?
Yep.
If we want to Madingonize Sierra Leone, why can't we do it in a peaceful way? Why do we have to use impunity? I'll repeat this question. If we want to Madingonize Sierra Leone, because most of us are Madingos, Toure is a Madingo. I am not a Madingo per se, but I have Madingo roots within my DNA.
Kamaras are, Kurumas are,
Okay?
are,
Every Sierra Leonean has a Madingo root. So why do you have to make it sectoral? Choose certain people, left the other people. Is that not stupidity and ignorance?
It is.
Is it not?
For suck knowledge.
You know, what can tell you say education not profit we are because of some of them things here. If you don't know who you are, you don't know what you are, I don't care what type of education you get, you not profit you. Because they're going to self-destruction when how they do so in Sierra Leone. We are on self-destruction mode. And that has to stop if we get to make Sierra Leone a better place. Now put aside this issue about party names, APCS. They're all the same people doing the same nonsense.
And then they do it wrongly. They say they're a party, but not a political party. They are not. They are not parties. Because party, when they go agree, they sign paper. Then they come out inside that room, they then go on the tangent. Not a political party, because they get a plea bargain. They get an agreement. And the agreement was a divergence with the other political party. How come you come inside the room, una isolate una leader, una let in one game for what you side? Let's tell something to Sierra Leone today. And I go ask this question. The question is, waiting on this planet, we get the exact representation of we character.
Waiting, I not get your question clearly.
Waiting then at this world, we dwell between at this world, we get exact characteristics as mortal man.
No. The system they give me some.
Not three.
I know they get the sound clearly. The system they give me problem.
Not three. Mortal man will life just like tree. It they grow in two directions. When a tree they grow, as it germinates, so the roots they go down. In fact, the roots first they go down before the shoots come up. Then they grow simultaneously in opposite direction. The one where they go up is the response to phototropism. The one where they go down, geotropism. They go down. Well, the one where they go down, they see them. But it's very important for make people and see what's in there now do. Like for instance, for make you be Mr. Jallo, you've gone through a lot of metamorphosis. You don't go through a lot of processes where nobody knows see.
Oh, now they see the good side of boy now.
And
they are like you and not be ever see them.
Now in the root, then processes and the way you go through. Now in they absorb nutrients. Now in they absorb water. Now in they make the plant turgid.
Well, there is a natural law. You see, all this way they talk so, you they use the with my own book for tell me. There is a natural law we say, as within, so is without. Yeah. As above, so is below. Now the law of duality. Everything in this life has duality. Now duality, you explain to me, so they use with my book. But until then say, now book me they talk. You understand? There are certain things about life, if we don't understand them, we will keep doing the same thing, expecting different results. And that's what Sierra Leone is engaging.
Yeah, wisdom keys.
Now, the second law of natural existence, now they talk about, so they use with man book. And when I was having the books and religion, then tell una that. In the Bible, I think somebody be asked Jesus, say, where is heaven? I say heaven is within you, not so.
Yep.
As is above, so is below. As within, so is without. Will they get a call from Mr. Toure? Yes, sir. Hello? How are you, sir?
I not hear you.
Are they hearing you?
Me not hear you, Mr. Toure.
And they hear you, but you know they hear him. Now that's not the issue. No.
Yeah, it go nice to that area, and so we will interact properly.
No, in not they hear you. I don't know why.
Me self not hear you.
No, not to you, not to you. Now me, party had the problem. They just gone.
Imran, not hearing me?
Yeah, they hear you now. I hear you now.
Yeah, you now. Go ahead.
Okay. So anyway, when I thank you for the program today, when I don't come. First, I want to talk small about the new view about this thing they want to, anything want to talk about them people and politicians there, me I not trust them.
Papa, rightfully, I agree with you 100%. You cannot.
None
Anybody
of them are not
will
trust.
get back with you don't trust them.
Trust
because
them, you know, they think properly, honestly.
why I talk so? Samura, leading to the election, because people don't forget this. Then go take corruption case, the Eng Panam, they go there like full man, they go sit on there. One day they're not calling him day, but every day they go there. If you don't do so, they don't intimidate out that case. I think now they didn't get them well. Now they get them. Remember?
Salon, they respect law when not they exist. Now I make a
Yeah.
program says Sierra Leone is a state of lawless law.
So this man is saying as abiding citizen. He go there every day. They go sit on there. Some case where they know they call you in name day. It's on the so when election pass.
Go New York. You forget?
Yes,
they go New York.
Yeah. The door is open. Sorry, 1 minute. The door is open. Sorry.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. So this man, remember when the election passed, because this thing, I don't forget them, can I make out them? When the election passed, we then they Pantawashi, they not agree for the election. Then they count the case back.
Yes.
Then they count the case back, then can go back in a court.
Yes.
This corruption case, where they take intimidate this man, now he make them get this man, where allegedly they talk say he won't get by September, he go want put this thing behind him. Because any day one shaking head, they count the corruption case.
And you gather people who get bigger corruption case, they know they call them case.
Yes, but the thing is that 89 the flag bearer, so in the flag bearer, the hangpan, I'm a strong one. So anytime we want to
the hangpan because he not agree to plea bargain. The other one I don't do plea bargain.
No, well, I know they talk about that because even after the election, remember back, now they call EBK, then call say if we pay this amount in 24 hours or how many weeks, if we pay them back, then call everybody all Mami Camara, then call them all after the election. Remember, because how this stuff make I remember.
Remember, but again, you see, you bring a very important point. The use of blackmail is criminal. If a government can engage in blackmailing people, the people then sit down and keep quiet, especially in intellectual class. It will tell you how fast Sierra Leone don't sink.
Well, the thing about this man within the power, so first we get optimism. You know why? Because he get military background. Military people normally they not be so political, so party business. But this man he come class 1 from party business. So when you count this corruption thing, one of them on social media. We then talk nice. They are telling us this. They make this declaration. This corruption cases, this UI, this is for election purposes. You see, when I will only see this case, they come after election. And exactly as it be. Just after the election, then count to who have for campaign, who's them for go seize, who that they make
But that is blackmail.
We know, Sina Black.
And
I don't want
blackmail is a crime.
Yes, I don't know what because all this back centered about the other two I'm talk about. We go talk a ala day and night. If we not change that constitution, the document none of the problem. Because all the power they na this my hand.
Mr.
So
Mr. Musa,
yes, sir.
now left the constitution for
No, because why we not for left hand? Because you see now.
Listen
Okay.
to me.
Okay, sir.
Not when man don't die, they ask what killer.
Mm.
We don't see them. This man, we want for staying up power and do I elect, don't see his power. If he say he go change constitution for suit, what thing they go against them? The first thing is how do we get him to behave properly?
No, let us talk about this because why it's necessary.
But how
Mr.
we go change them? How we go change them?
Wait, make I say. Because right now, this year, they go camp on them. Because today, you can't talk about that.
That constitution, whether man the couch now for keeping self na power forever.
Wait.
I know they suggest waiting Mr. Ture to talk. Mr. Ture, you have a point, but I don't agree with the point. Simply, Sierra Leone with problem, not to the constitution. We problem will get and they use or not they use the constitution. And if you say for make some amendments, yes. Now only Africa then they no more than they change constitution. America they don't get no constitution will ever be perfect, just like mortal man.
Yes.
Because constitution will always fall short. When you come making a document, Lord Denham, when one of the most powerful law lords in the world, he said, when we sit down for right document, waiting on the right, no go see what they come next tomorrow and next year. So when that same day reach, yes. Amen. But we're not going to put all in right. So let we amend waiting we need for amend. But that will not change the constitution.
They come. Don't get a chance, Mr. To
yes, because the point what I want to talk about, I know see the document, it not going to be perfect, it not going to ever be perfect. But this constitution, it get too many problems in the fact that it was not much different from one particular constitution.
Mr. Fode Musa,
yes, sir.
I want to wait the constitution or the kind if you know what's one.
No, wait, even with that one, I know say, let me tell you how to
example, a change and whole constitution, you are wake I was past the you know the
wait now.
That constitution matter they talk about so. That you they don't plan before they take power. Matter they know they work by accident too. The APC they do guesswork.
I know.
And I want to talk this today now. Let the popular say don't hear this. Hey, Julius Malabi the day on that it come there. You know Tindo?
Wait now.
You know Tindo?
Yeah.
It's a normal legacy.
You know Tindo?
No, sir.
2018, I've been doing one group. Now I say Julius Malabi if you na allow be head of state, you na go swear the day on a damn the hour na salon. Because I know the guy. And he knows me. Hey, he has full control of what he's doing. And he do everything step by step.
I no doubt that. I know that. I want to talk about the things that we empower them. I know my way is political, is very calculated in his step. I know all this. But I'm just trying to talk, see, it gets one thing we hold them, we empower them, we are the document. This document now put and put up.
But that document they will not able to change it now because right now they don't get the parliament under control.
Parliament is a problem. The parliament is a problem because there are some checks and balances.
No.
Now the parliament
wait. We now could get the CR review. So inside our review, there are things them the way them put the only one the way them put they therefore take the powers away from them. But the problem can't be now, the storm block can't be now say the president no one give away empowers them. But what you for be now, then therefore take maybe 1/3 of those recommendations or 1/5 of those recommendations. Make we see those 1/5 of recommendations they will get for commot. But no matter how high be, we will not get small thing. How this thing for dinner salon is whenever I come on a power, me I sure about them. waiting, accept those changes, it will come into fusion. But if we don't almost say, okay, the thing bad, the people are bad, nothing no go change, then we give them this power, continue for holding this
I
power.
will never say nothing not a change.
No, I go change. Don't ask question. I go change.
Fine. Now you don't ask a question. Question. The only way to put what is going on in Sierra Leone into order, now for make we give the people of Sierra Leone the correct knowledge and get the correct awareness. It's not about the people jumping into the street. It's not about the people going to war, but it's about the people understanding how crappy their politicians are. When politicians can't talk to each other, they go away. Me are busy. I get out in the morning, me I not get it for it. No can confuse me. When we begin to make these guys understand that they are not relevant and that they are our servants, they are not our bosses, then we will begin get Sierra Leone under order. Julius Malabio is a very crafty guy, but I'll tell you, he's a very cowardly fellow.
I'm not going to talk about that because I don't know about that. Which me I don't know say now we busy dodgy. And who don't see them today?
For change constitution, unique.
No. Imran, it better for let we take small thing that will not get anything at all.
We not deny that, but I want to say that small thing we Malabio they can't put on a new constitution. Now for blindfold the international community, let them they continue for Giamonia.
No, but we get for see now because the thing here is not to say 90 count something no. Now from the year is the review what we don't do, and then they can pull things there and agree and they refuse other one them. Not to say 90 count other things they move. Now from that review,
one, he is the criminal. The opposition moving at all. The opposition weak.
I want to hold on a peace. Let's say something.
For let the Gagan do that in the under every big constitution.
Imran.
Yes, sir.
I want to hold on a peace. Let's say something, and I want to go clear to the Sierra Leonean today. The Justice Cowan Constitution draft and the draft where Dr. Peter Lorenzo Tucker prepared in 1990-91. They're very similar. And I say this because I was not the appointed member, but I mean, they go sit there as vice president of the Sierra Leone Teachers Union. I took part in the preparation of that constitution. Then they say, I see the our fellow Alpha Kande talking, who prepared this? He was never close to that document. Not a big lie, man, that.
That is the lie. Yeah, like the business.
You understand? The draft that was recommended by Dr. Peter Lorenzo Tucker, where President Momo signed, he get two chambers. The upper chamber, they remove paramount chiefs and other people and then put them there. They had all the powers of appointment into the public service. Then there were checks and balances provided. Will Bukumanda will get their bas bundu then temu bangura, this and that. Now then go to parliament, they influence the other people them, they water and down to this will get so. So yes, I am not going to be surprised to see the same thing watered down. Mr. Alona, they shock me.
No, I'm not even going to object all of these things. But me, I just want to make we take small thing.
We didn't take another deny.
As it is, we don't get nothing. That man just sit down, they make us look where the man they go to parliament. Who said parliament they go them accountable? They say we enter a parliament, they take over parliament. Whose country done they? So imagine.
Mr. Ture. The first thing about governance now that they win election.
Well, Nasalo view.
And they come. Who that they win election and they govern the country, not so?
Yes, and Nasalo they get absolute power. Go if now America say you know be.
Now Salon that conduct election, so the election not come out for come out.
No, I mean say
People
they
say,
talk about who win election.
let we move on.
Donald Trump now in the country America.
My problem, Madam, you not get the mandate, you not get the authority for the judge that constitution, you know win election.
They come that put it to the nonsense why they talk loud and make sense out of them.
He cannot.
Yes, Mother Bill. Salon deserve what you get. Let me begin face them. We too hypocrite.
I believe in that as well.
We too hypocrite. We too hypocrite. And very soon some of we will begin tell Julius Mother Bill, like, catch all them politicians, they jail them. Yes.
Including himself.
Yes. We don't have to look for talk when we need for talk.
Including himself.
Yes.
Hypocrite. But some of we they try, other man they talk too much. Hey, some of we at this stage will not care. April this year they make me 70. I don't care anymore. What are they doing now? Now legacy I want left for Salon.
Now where would they on? I just want to put this. If you come to the economy side, the economic crime where Madam you don't commit, no president no one to commit them.
But don't say he has committed the most crime since 2018 in every sector.
Crime.
In every sector. Every sector.
No, I know, but not to me concerned. What me concerned about my life is the economy of the country. No president, no one the damage we country in finances reach this man. And recently, which you know anyway, I not go that side. I just want to talk about
that man has sold our economy to a foreign interest, where now a brutal foreign interest. That man has sold our economy to people where now even the State Department don't they talk say money laundering and drug trafficking prevalent in Sierra Leone. Guys,
I know. As I say, I just want to left down the low.
You understand? But what they say, well, I make pro now. I said it in 2018. I said if they allow Julius Mother will be head of state in Salon. Salon go swear the day and damn the hour. And now it just begin so. You know what you do? Now they don't enrich themselves over the last 6 years. They have the capacity to use money to get anything they want.
Yes, of course. I know that.
At this point today, APC,
no, not true.
APC not the kind of power this non Asaloya. You know what you do? The SLPP is going to use any form of electronic means for produce results where we show say now then they win.
Well, Mr. Jallo, let me ask you something. If only they ignore this document, we can go agree and so if they ignore them. But if they put them to life.
That document na both Mr. Tueno.
No. Me I not talk about say they know the counter move. Because what I don't see right now, then just take them, then make document, not to 1 year they come so, not to June. Not to be in June, they
sign.
Yes.
Another 6 months.
No, about July, now January they so because normally they say they for put them into law. Mr. Jallo, that document, if they make that document, then run elections according to that document, it's not going to happen.
Well, it depends again on the ability of the other political parties then for come out with strategic thinking and recommendations as to what to do. Because the implementation of the tripartite
get wrong because we don't get political party in Sierra Leone.
Mr. Turea, they come.
We get proper party then we'll be able to do that. You see,
we're not able to if we not tell the idiots to get the truth.
You don't go away from waiting at the basis where you said don't hold strong. My brother, not by accident, when the Old Testament, the word hypocrite, they mention it 13 times. Now the New Testament, where Jesus came, Jesus says mentioned 25 times. In all, now 38 times, now in the word hypocrite show up in the Bible. And Sierra Leone, now the headquarters for hypocrites. Them. Who are not hypocrites there? Now people will get too free, we get too tongue, we get too free, when I act on it. And an impact of that country today. Until we able to get people consistent enough, forget a view, when they talk to Mr. Toure, then stand with that view there, then talk to Pajalo, then stand with that view there. But now the people that won't get into politics, they change their point of view based on who they talk to.
Imran.
Yes.
Not only the people in politics, the whole Sierra Leone full of people.
Yeah, of course. That's all.
Now we didn't make the politicians and behave the way that they behave so. If we stand up and say no, we tie with this, the politicians and they behave themselves.
Then they become redundant.
But we divide this into a group. Samura camp, Minkailu camp, Cherikoko camp, Madabio camp, Fatima camp. Well, now they make camp before they take over on our country.
Exactly.
Why we know they come up on this? Why we know they come up on this? Now, simply on the fact that if people want to come on and street policeman, they kill people. And because what happened?
Maybe we not even need for go on a street, Mr. Fode Musa. No. You know, to make us say maybe we not even need for go on a street.
No, sir.
Mahatma Gandhi, we're taking India to independence. He never used violence. He used the people, the intellect, for telling them, say, this is not right. They stood by him and they got independence. They brought down the big power then.
You know, it takes Salon into context too.
Why?
Because if you take Salon into context,
because Salon about who they not so much as man.
Yes, they don't make we divided. Right then the home that you go na that boat, not to mandate they talk. Yes. So
even that go to the other mango commission, now reason for make them pull on a state house. Now mental condition demand they show so. You a whole lot of states they go commission a canoe, old canoe. They team up there, they smile.
No, not to that they talk about so. We go born to then they are.
Now they say. Now the same thing. No time they go team up, they give speech.
No, yeah. What are the driver talk? What are the driver talk? We
no,
talk
no,
about
no,
India.
He make a point. You don't have today too much.
Yeah, we talk about India. India now, these are people where we say we they don't come make we say we don't want to see nothing which was in a green or red. Even this election when I talk about so Mother wants to if you make clean election, it's not going to win election fairly. You know go do them, you know go win election.
He has never won election in Sierra Leone.
No, I mean say in the next one the way they make, if you make the number fairly, like way they make that document, you make elections so because the people who they can't vote, they know they vote say oh na issue they can't vote for. Then they vote say me na red, me na green. And when you talk about the numbers, Mother be not get the numbers.
Then get issued and they vote for.
How many people them?
Not for making that mistake.
No, not
the Saloma issue. Now, who they vote for, who they can't feed them, like not think I for feeding self.
No, Mr. Jallo, well, not to that they vote for election, no.
90% of the people, that's what they vote for. Now we man.
I know.
I
know. See,
so there are now people them.
In terms of who's how they are, so not to that they vote for.
I know who's how we did not to so they vote. But in
Daniel Komoyana,
so they have to say when they get power, the milk will they flow at the end.
Yes. When they talk to Mr. Toure, in Big Brother and Big Brother, they go to the same school. The granny and the same village they come out. All kinds of
yeah, because the thing is why I want to talk, I talk about is that India people them or other tribes them, other races them know what they want, where ABC they want to go before economically. So it means then they look at their own interest for vote for making the economy change. When they say economy, inside your own house and in family.
They're angry, they murder them. We angry not the money, we because we have hope so brother they can't give it.
The thing is that even when chief minister they go to up in a public talk, say, we don't employ many people from Kaila, then go help them people. Is that the way you run governance?
Almost wage then they give them. Almost not pay with them, they pay them,
it is not,
go help them.
You know, they run government say, you employ, appoint people, then they can't help them people. No, now government responsibility to put people out of poverty. No, now just divert to back by one small way. I'll be ready to talk about Edward Cargo.
Mm-hmm.
Edward Cargo, you know, see an example where you give so. Now the same thing and they with the one car with they say they can put that worker fine. They don't can appoint Abu as the head of that agency. I don't know.
Abu na transporter.
Wait, no, I tell you now. I want to know about Abu.
Mm-hmm.
Abu na portion where na me own body way small. I tell you now. Abu. Nobody know that man. Me a shock where I see am from politics. But I'm not shocked again. Why? Because of I be reason at school. Please say Abu, we start class 1, class 2. Abu, we go take class 3. Abu, not from 6. Abu not take ordinary level 8. He not reach from 5-8. Imagine.
Mr. Trey, I know they see you, I don't know why. Okay.
Imagine he put somebody like Dandy in any car head a company. That man, they, even attempt ordinary level.
Yeah, but Edward Cargo, they're not feeble.
No. I talk about myself in. I talk about Edward Cargo. I don't know if you're hearing me.
I understand you, but what you make they ask you? Remember when you talk about say? What you not talk about Edward Cargo? Now in the one where they put Abu.
No, what I mean is that what I mean is simple is that Edward Cargo even get the transport company where they run that American transport.
Yes,
American transport.
And it started that day before he come into politics.
Yes, now I want to talk. So I mean, I not be nothing. I just see them American.
First, they call him American, and later he cut him to American.
Okay, so when come on that company we been get, it can be minister. You not talk say he can't boss the way for a long time.
Yes.
So Abu, if you go take Abu, you count him for can't run a company we don't call worker fine. Abu no even attempt ordinary level because it be so dull. It be so dull as Sabira Mandi, good one. One small at the go time, my mother sell in the market. We go there, we go past there and give you something. We go now host to them. Now call man street TV day as Abiam. So if you go take Abu, I want to tell you just how much Julius Mother Beauty think. When you see a promote Abu, so not to say you get sense so or shall we do something no. Now because they do the dirty work for them.
You're quite correct.
Now because you
do will not argue. Will not argue one on that. You're quite correct.
That's the pattern of behavior all politicians engage.
You see, if you know that stay and post.
Yes.
Watch them now. People the way able to control. The one the way not say able to challenge them after election, you don't grab it all.
Where Alikaba? Alikaba, where is
the first victim. Because no say Alikaba able to challenge them.
Where is them now? He send them na Egypt as ambassador. You know good.
But now you pull somebody in the United Nations, you go send to Egypt.
You know good.
Now just like with Chief Justice, then pull you as Chief Justice, then send you as ambassador to Ireland. That's PTI.
Everyone no get to see. Then for just Allah, for just Fala. And it come back to the same power where the president gets. The president and he pull you here, he put you under.
Mr. Trey. Me go sit down now, so nobody never get power over me.
No, I'm not talking about you.
Alikam, what you make us say that? People have options. Now you they create the condition where your life they go through. If you not say you what you salt, you get the education where you get. You able get the ability for stand on you. Don't allow your company man for use you and make you ready around.
Mr. Jallo, but then I country where we say the only person where they pay person $2,000, $3,000 na government. Now the reason this government
If you are worth your salt, find a job outside the country. Like liar till appears where they don't make the get that with. That girl they get job on the side.
Yes,
But then
I
go
know,
suffer.
yes, I know
She's
that.
worth
But
a salt.
majority of the people, then they allow them thing they had for happen to their life.
Because they are criminals. They want to be with criminals.
Because then think see.
Then liquids find their level. Birds of the same feather flock together.
No, not that I agree with them, but because of the way they think. They think say, well, me, I prefer for Allah accept this job where this man give me than me, I go begin the find job just now. I don't know how I will find job or I get for common at this country. I don't know who I will get job.
I make them not get long life.
So I prefer for take this job. So this is the reason why it is then they accept everything.
I make them not get long life. Most of the die when they die, not of foul play on the stress. It will be a routine your spirits now will be a that stress now and they kill them. Stress kills. If you want a man, they accept what enough accept. It is stress you up. It's very soon you will die.
The least paid job in the country, where Mother be the appoint, now the parliamentarian them. The parliamentarian they go with more than 25 to 30 million loans. If you put all the salary, the allowance, they get more than 40 million loans. Who say go get an salon that amount there?
If you want your salt,
you talk some.
If you want your salt, you go get them. If you know what you salt, you know they get them.
Una make a point.
Nigeria got more population pressure past week. But Nigeria has more millionaires and billionaires than Sierra Leone. Because they what they salt. We get that dependency mentality. Now I make them they use how they like them dump we.
When I make a parallel this now way I be one for throw light in. The one way yeah. You see the Indians them, the major difference between them and us, they are rooted in who they be, who they are. They are rooted in their culture.
Yeah.
They know who they be. They are very rooted in their Indianness. Then they them from Alexander the Great, they know what in them pass with the Europeans. They have not changed from the word go before even with man come, and even when they left, they still maintain who they are. We not get orientation, but we own culture. I don't know who they be.
Including me.
I don't know who they be. We are not really you know.
You know.
So, they talk about the norm, not the exception.
Now, Mr. Toure, they say included me. I say, you know.
So, Papa, you know, the fact that they take you time, they call. Because a lot of people are there, they say, when I don't they talk, they're not interested in anything Sierra Leonean. And for you to be interested, it's part of healing. It's part of the healing.
Yeah, that's
but the Indian man, the Chinese man, they are very culturally rooted. I mean, they make the coming of this now while they talk about the trees. The tree, they grow in two directions. You get a root, geotropism, it grow downward. They shoot for geotropism, it grow upward. But guess what? You talk this about from 6. You from 6, somebody not about you talk about. But you from 6, now it make you what you be so. The things that
I want to tell you something again, Imran.
In which we don't pay attention to them. Now the things that will really matter, and at that Saloma not they pay attention. Saloma they just want to see Mr. Toure, Musa Toure. They say, hey, would that magnificent car? But you know the process where they don't go through. You know the learning where you go through. You know the suffering where you go through. You know the process is the way it go through. Saloma not interested in process. They're not interested in germination. All what they want are the pollination.
The fruit. Now the fruit they want. You they talk about pollination, are part of the process. And the fruit they want. They don't care about any parts of the process.
And I think no.
No, I agree with them completely.
This is our
Where
weakness.
you say Indians they are rooted in themselves, their culture and tradition.
Yes.
Because now I tell you, me now England, I don't know now London, if now Ibrahim de London, who they up country and now India and Bokunaya. Believe you me, them people and they everything about them is India.
Yeah.
You see the way Rishi Sunak being prime minister, I see them go perform tradition for now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
now make Indians them if the whole position self that just give now the secret no one get to if they hold a company for instance very soon now all in India then go there na that top deal.
You know why?
Now them
You know why?
now because of the same thing when man talks to their different
Now there's
interest.
something about them that we are missing in Sierra Leone. But you get people in Nigeria who they practice the same thing like the Indians. We get people in Sierra Leone who get that culture, but we not observe and learn from them. Then get the culture of cooperative development. What do I mean by cooperative development? When Indians then come now and they as a community, they all they contribute for develop everybody. Then they put money together, they open shops. They shop then they own and they see so not one person own now more. Now the community. Now the community. And then when they work at the shop, most of them now apprentices them, when then they train how to manage business, somebody they supervise. When they don't reach this stage, they no say they don't sabi. Then they go up in shop and put and they say, yeah, you shall begin fending you. The Indians did it in Sierra Leone, but we never took notice. The Fulani, now didn't do it and take game money in a salon. In Nigeria, the Igbo, they get that cooperative development. When the Peking they come up, the one they don't get money, then they send them to them at the city, then go be apprentice to them, 5 years, 6 years. All what you get for do for that Peking at that time, give a place for sleep, feed them. After 5, 7, 10 years, that money always supposed for give me, they give them as bulk. He say, I don't settle you. And for most of them, now they tell them they settle them, and then they married, start a family. So you know go mix spa night club and other things for pull the money. Because you still get people who they guide them. We don't have those systems in Sierra Leone. Everybody they go look for government for doing, then supposed for do for them. The hypocrisy, the thief and lie, Bokupawi.
That you say so. You see the Indian, I don't care who say go. Everybody go bury their family, then in the born, then they cremate.
But not culture.
They're not changing for nobody. Now we cremate body like them. What think in Mona mean? What is this Salomon they married? The woman and the man and they wear Indian clothes. Now waiting at the notice when Salomon they married. Now Igbo clothes and they wear beads. Salomon they wear beads. Salomon, it's not in our culture. You know, we are lost. We are confused. We don't know whether we go or we come. I'm glad when we start bring this talk here come. You see, India man, they didn't Sierra Leone. He born 3 generations of Sierra Leone. He's still a cremate when they die. He's still a eat the chapati. He's still a dress the sari. You know, they ever wear with clothes. When a salon woman and they come out, he wear Indian sari. You don't want to see Indian man wear a frock. Salon table à la part. You know the draw.
They're so rooted. They're so rooted in themselves.
Then Salon Bobo, when they married and when they rappel, then they put big Igbo beat. Are you Igbo? No.
We don't know who we are because the old generation, we don't fail the country.
So
the new generation failed Sierra Leone. Because we never try to control the culture. We never try to build a national awareness for the Sierra Leonean. And I mean, generation, then they are politics, so now they do thief and lie.
Oh, Salomon is in a salon, all he likes them. If he can put Bandona head, he say in a allergy. He dey get bando now na he ain't broke. You don't call her Abu all his life. Then can I say that allergy? But the one that went in America, they call it allergy. But there's something fundamentally wrong with me.
Make us still polish this India business we'll talk about.
Because
then people are here, even when they are in India, Pakistan, you see that Muslim Indian, right? Even the Muslim Indian know, even he hates Pakistan because he stand up for India. The Muslim Indian know. You know they talking and say, oh, because Pakistan then are Muslims them, like me, la go against India. No. The Muslim India, that Indian man,
but I'm not Indian, you know that?
No,
that place where they call Pakistan, I've been part of India.
I know, where they don't plate now.
Yeah.
Make it busy. The first way come out now is say in an Indian when I'm Muslim. Believe you me, it is stand on the side of India.
Mr. Turena, serious stuff you talk so.
Nationalistic, and then people in there, let me tell you, they always get them badge, them small bikini again, badge, Indian badge, where they walk. At the time I tell you, say, when you talk about that nationalism, even I don't talk now, even in my Paraguayan page, for the support Arsenal, Manchester United, this is all a part of on patriotism.
We're not in support with club then as let them develop.
No interested.
Mr. Jallo, where Leicester City they play Nayasu, Leicester City they play. You don't know say Leicester they play. Leicester they go 20th division. People when they come watch Leicester, then they sing, then they dance.
But all over Manchester, when United or City they play, they know say them team they play. Liverpool, where then they play. Everything they play, they know.
What I mean?
And what you mean, the people and the day behind them, good or bad?
Yes. You know, who supposed to from Leicester, go to Max, even Man United support.
No, not the B.
Yeah, Man United, yeah, Leicester business.
But today they kill yourself. That's what I do on Monday. No get you for it. They pull money. They go buy 84 Manchester United vest. They work out on Australia.
Well, this is not the
thing. Work out Australia. They no get you for it. They go buy Chelsea vest. Chelsea na wealthy club. It in England. You in Australia. You in a pan body.
So how would they do so, Mr. Tue? We see you they call with a sit down they talk 10 minutes, 15 minutes. This is all message to the people. Let them begin to say what we think is right is not right. If 2-3 people begin talk this, lot of the come up with Madabio don't do so, but Madabio will always do Madabio. Anyhow, we talk about Madabio is going to do Madabio. Because
now make me talk and focus on the solutions, not to
the solutions. Exactly. Well, now that's this platform there for. Here we talk about the solutions, but the people seem like, oh, the man and then Aboku talk, then they pass. What you got if because they don't have the cost Madabio? Like when they get 20,000 people, they know the cost.
Angelo, let me tell you something. Salomon, for you know, say we idle. Now Salomon is not getting for it. They argue about who get money pass the company. Now let's get more money pass Ronaldo. Ronaldo no get money. Let's get money pass. Then they argue bitterly. He not getting for it too.
The problem here is, Mr. Jallo, even today at the REC, then they talk about ID card them, then begin to force people. But if now go make documents inside the tripartite, then talk to all man for get free ID card. Why when they can't cool policeman again a street say all man for get ID card? Una not get another document? Una make 6 months ago? Why will they focus on the discussion on the implementation of that document?
I want to ask you one question.
Yes,
you
sir.
see, expectations, nothing will get for manage. The TRC report, they don't implement them.
No, but you know, say the
how many years was that? You will not get the culture for implementing. We get the laptop and the report. We done there before.
Largely difference between that TRC or the war resolution and this. This, as long as matter beauty election in front of the witch man, they don't agree. This now in front of them.
You
Now,
know,
now
you
call them.
know,
Now,
let's say one thing today. And I will share without malice. The APC is very much responsible for what Mada Biode Duna Salon.
Of course.
You know what you do, Mr. Toure?
no, me. I want to know why it is.
I want to listen to me. The international community not want to in the Ghana Salon.
Of course not.
But they don't see an organized alternative. You can take the horse to the pool, but you cannot force it to drink.
Never.
The APC, make me point, sir. The APC, now they have been the disadvantaged party when the last election will take place. Of course, the people of Sierra Leone are the victims, so they suffer from that disadvantage. But if the APC was organized, I don't care what in Samoa Kamara be or what he do, they say this now we lead out the DBN until this election business done. After that, we will know to go do it and then stand with and say we want the election results. The international community know say the APC is united in their views, like therefore don't kind side for take action. APC is responsible for what is wrong in Sierra Leone. Would I not let for you that? I don't care.
Let me just interject a bit on that. You see, now only Salon, now the opposition no get right for protest.
No, they want and so.
No,
Mr. Toure.
No,
it is in the Constitution, Chapter 3 of the Constitution.
No, then get the Public Order Act. Then get the whole land.
No documents, no, they are more supreme past the Constitution.
No,
in any country.
Now, this is the state they use always the Public Order
Act. Mr. Toure, in every country on earth, whatever is stated in the Constitution is above every other statute.
Even to we, then talk and say anything we contradict the Constitution take precedent. That's when they talk. But you don't know every day they use the Public Order Act. Every day you use
because we hypocrite. We hypocrite. Now we say
that we take up.
Hypocrite.
Now we take up.
Now we say this, Mr. Toure. Mr. Toure.
I never
in 2025. I'm not here to soft talk Sierra Leone. I'm going to be 70 this year. I've spent 45 years of my life wanting to see Sierra Leone take a shape. Hey, from now on, we don't know one for listen, fine. When people not listen, I'll write books. Posterity will read it.
Me question is, we didn't use the Public
Order Act. The people of Sierra Leone too hypocrite. That's all. All this misinterpretation of law, misuse of this and that, now because the people are not united in one voice to say, this is what we want, this is how we want it.
But that unity no get for come under this present governance system will get.
Well, sometimes the angry and a lucky go make it come. And now they will go so. You know to make Europe develop? Now the harsh climate puts them on survival mode. They're able to think critical and make progress. We sit down and dance, man, they know. Now the angry don't come.
No problem, we no go done overnight. That's small.
You don't
pass it down first. And then we have to stay the 70. You never have your money. Thank you, Mr. Toure. Thank you for the conversation.
Mr. Toure, I want
people and they call in now get conversation.
Make I just tell you because today we are there, I be there, me picking go play ball, all my attention say I must take part. I run, rush for make I come, make I just can't end that.
If I get a fixed time, way.
Nobody will put me by me. If I will tell you privately, me on thing that
okay.
You go make I get your number.
Okay,
I will send a number to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will let you know.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the conversation. And this we want, let we talk frankly. Let we talk frankly. Let everybody know what thing we need for know. Then conversation, yeah, and for bring the awareness.
Okay, sir. So let's the next Friday.
Friday, yeah. Thank you very much, sir, for calling. Okay, bye.
Amulem, you know, this na small we get for do. I'm gonna go book all the dirty clothes one day. Now we come now we
the dirty clothes there now. Don't tell her they broke, bro.
And the kind of thing we salon close dirty one day. No, we do. I'm not well. We get for well, so we get for.
Well, that's some well. That time they'll go buy new clothes. That's some well, buddy. Who's side of it now? If you're not born now, wet.
Your man say, he said this clothes, it don't boku. When I say clothes don't boku, that means to say, I was in the man he called Koshi. That, you know, the clean again. You don't know.
So, it's a new wardrobe.
You know, but Sierra Leone need an overhaul because if the mentality remain the same, we just, you know,
we will not go anywhere.
Because in any society, if we have perception, you know, if we are not work on it, if we have perception, get problem, we have expectation pass. You know, because we get this expectation. Your expectations get for be reasonable. Then I want other thing, and all that nigga for do with the perception. You know, all that nigga for do with the way
how perception get for be built on real things, not to imaginary things. Them. This juju alpha man going to make that thing and they be the work salon before being the best country on earth.
With perception, they affect your behavior. And if
allow few people for come, they can't begin to win a God. Who's God when they mark somebody?
Perception nonsense. Behavior is nonsense. With perception nonsense, with behavior is nonsense. It's a nonsense.
Nonsense. It's not real.
But when they talk about abortion bill, and they talk about abortion bill, all men don't come outside and they make religious. West Sierra Leone are the most concentric car-free than they, both Muslim and Christian. When it comes to issues of pregnancy, abortion, man not get belly, not so money business. That woman body, that woman them decide waiting them see say right for them body. It should be pro-choice. You don't know the woman in circumstances. Just before they talk about plants, they grow, they get roots, they get shoots. Woman, they get issues about them. When a root, it's there on the ground, you don't know. You just see them no more, they look nice. How do you know say that woman they not so in papa repa? He can't come on the pikin. Nah, the papa is son, and the papa is grand pikin at the same time. How if you say what affect the woman and affect
come on in a salon?
You know? Then you get people in the car, they can't talk their nonsense and they when most of them pastor and they're imam and they're all a rapist. You know, when they left the woman, they let the woman participate in forging that particular ruling. When they make them based on women agenda, then we get a proper abortion law.
No, but I won't come in that, but I want to keep on for next. We're going to do that as the next topic.
Time Friday. Let me introduce her.
As much as we get for give women's rights, we get to look at the maturity of society. Your ability to use a law depends on your maturity. And when they talk about maturity, I mean intellectual as well as emotional maturity. We will discuss that on Friday.
I got in power.
Now we come up on book business now. So we will begin look at the culture. This abortion law and they carry it. What are the cultural sides of it that are good? What are not good? Now for talk about. When pastor and imam when they make press release, you may not care about them. Because now they are one of the party them where they work hand in gloves for mislead the people of the
Where
country.
they kill people in the country, I know every imam
Where
can
they
talk.
take
I know every
you,
pastor can talk.
and
Where
all
they
the people when they practice say thou shalt not kill.
Where they can make rogue census, I know every they can talk. Where they put people in the parliament, I know every they can say anything. When they kill Evangelist Samson, I know every they complain. When they kill Mamiawa, I know every they talk. When they kill that boy with the white, I know every they talk. So really, truly, you know, people like that one day, if they don't decide for be silent, let them hold their peace and let them shut up.
Let them keep quiet. They should not talk now. You have been party to this thing, so be party. Continue. Do not keep quiet, bro. Ambulem, una thank you. Do ya? This platform, we want for use and for educate the people of Sierra Leone. As a matter of fact, I intend for I work on that now, for connect this platform to certain online courses where people then will use for their advantage for build up themselves. I'm working on that. Cultivating global citizens, bridging global standards. La Campa, education for development. You see here, teacher training for transformation, practical strategies for educators, creating and implementing CREO base. I therefore prepare back for Mende base, Timni base. These are the things we should be talking about now. Julius Madabio will do as he like forever and ever until we get the correct mentality. We say, no, we're not to take this from you. Until we get the correct mentality for stop being hypocrites to we own welfare. He will do as much as he wants, and he get for the day for a long time. Because when I don't allow the man 5 years, he don't enrich himself. Now he has money, he can pay for any tool and do as he like for staying at power. APCC don't the cause effect. Then when elections done 2018, I made a recommendation to the APCC, let them look at how for go electronic so that they go count a lot of capacity for able challenge. Me we talking to me, it's fine for them. Do I care? I don't. I would only talk to the younger generation now, let them voting for no, so that this thing will not keep repeating itself. Because we don't spend 60 almost here, but the same rotorata, let's do so now. The young generation, let them begin to understand life differently and move ahead for make we country a better place. Do you how they listen to we? Una share this platform to as many people as una can share, because we want the people then come on board. Let them can listen to the nonsense where they talk. Let them make sense out of them. We want people then come on board. Let them ask questions. They are working say una call. It's a conversation place. Let we sit down, we discuss. Nobody is completely right, nobody is completely wrong. But let's have a conversation where we're able to learn from each other. When I like the videos then, when I share them, when I subscribe to the group, let us move this forward. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to make a legacy. And that legacy is to put the correct knowledge down to grassroots so that people then will stop from misuse people them. Because now lack of the proper education, now make them the misuse of people them. And once education, not to that photo education, if we be they make country will not the turn so. Honestly, because the other get photo education and the elder the thief man there. Me and there. Because now they pull me chef for the him and all mix. They tell me say no mix. We all that thief man there.
No comments, hold me please.
So now thank you for listening to we when they come back Friday.
For that, now we come, now we go. Tata.
You see, we need to do this. We need to do this.
We pledge love and loyalty to the country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. At this sweet land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. But this year don't come up. We pledge love and loyalty to the country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. At this sweet land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. But this year don't come up and dry eye. We pledge love and loyalty to the country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. And this sweet land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. And this sweet land we love. We not for make them fall. We salute.
For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. I guess I carpets, no man keraka. Come on, Konica, come on, keraka. Chamucham, Mama Monica. Kai bomb, Yama Konica. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. And they go and they beg. Then come and shake. The people that they gen. Then Hagawa shem. They make me put the chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Forgive them best scripture. They make me put the chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Don't forgive them best scripture.
We pledge love and loyalty to the country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this sweet land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute.
As in a place like home, I like it, I can't touch them, I like it,